Hey everybody, what's up? Chad Wesley Smith here for JTSstrength.com. Driving out to Las Vegas to train with Stan Efferdine, the Rhino, today. Figured I'd answer some fans' questions while we're making the drive. So the first question I got was from Brando, with the hard last name to pronounce, and it was about developing speed in strongman events, both in the moving events and in static events like stones or pressing. So Brando, I think what you need to do is the same way that you develop speed for anything is you got to train it fast. So if that's for a moving event like the Yoke or Farmers, the way that I like to do that is after I work up to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 heavy runs with the Farmers of, let's say, 50 feet, then you're going to want to drop the weight down to about between 60 and 70% of whatever your first run was. So let's say, for example, if I was doing this and maybe go up to 900 pounds for 2 runs of 50 feet, and then drop down to like 550, take your belt off, take your reband belt off, whatever supportive stuff you've got on, because you shouldn't need that with the lighter weight, and that's a good time to develop the real special ab strength there, specific ab strength. And what I do with that is I have a set time, let's say 10 seconds. I think it's a good time, like 8 to 12 seconds. I'm usually staying in that range, and just try and go as far as you can in that time. So what I do, because since I train by myself, I have an interval timer, a little app on my phone. Set that so it gives me like a 5-second kind of warning, like a ready time, and then 10 seconds or whatever the time is that I'm gonna be working for. So you hear I just put my headphones in, hear the buzz in my ear, that's ready, and then it's sort of click, 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 and then you hear a bell to go, and then you're just picking and going as fast as you can. And what you want to do with that is go obviously as far as you can, as fast as you can, and have a set distance. So you want to make sure you can keep adding weight every set until you fail to go that distance. So let's say we're trying to go a minimum of 50 feet in 10 seconds, starting at 550 pounds. You're going to do that. You make it with 550, wait about 2 minutes, bump it up to 600, go again. Make it with 600, bump it up to 650, go again. Keep doing that, keep adding, making 20, 30, 50 pound jumps per set until you fail to go 50 feet in that allotted time. I think that's been working really well for me on my Yoke and Farmers. It teaches you to really focus in, be tight at the pick, so you're not wasting any time at the pick. You're just getting right into it. And then as far as developing speed in more static events like the stones, you just need to train it with a light stone. Train it to one motion it. Treat a 250-pound stone like you would a 400-pound stone. Try and put that kind of force into it, like launch it over the bar onto the highest platform you can. Harold Haugen, who's probably the greatest stone loader of all time. This is anecdotally that I've heard this, but from very reliable sources, that he did the majority of his stone training with a 90 kilo stone, 198 pounds. And this is a dude who was loading like 5 stone series up to 400 pounds on the last stone. You do 5 stones in 17 seconds. I mean, just one motion, everything. And he just practiced speed on the stones, and then had all the general strength coming in from the from being able to deadlift 400 kilos, and he was able to be super fast. Now, is that going to work for everyone? No, not necessarily. But I do think that there's a lot of merit to training with the light stone and training for speed. Really, with all my event training, I keep it pretty sub-maximal. I think the most I did before nationals was like a 320 stone for 4 or 5 reps in about 30 seconds. and then went to nationals and did 390 for 6 in a minute, and almost 390 for 6, almost 7. So if you're trying to train at contest weight, above contest weight, all the time, it's just going to break you down. Especially a high level contest now is so heavy. I just don't think you're going to be able to do it. And same thing holds true with the event like log or axle. If you're training log or axle for let's say axle clean and press for reps, knock the weight down a little bit from what you would do in the contest, and just focus on speed. Focus on as fast as you can do 3 reps. Time it. Take a relatively short rest. Try and beat that time. So let's say you can do 3 reps in 15 seconds with a 250 axle. Rest for a minute, and then try and go 3 again as fast as you can. Just trying to stay in that 15-second range, or trying to beat 15 seconds. So hopefully that helped you out. If you want to get fast at the events, you got to train fast on them, just like anything. All right, bye.